Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analyzing the S&P 500 futures chart. Just before I start today's video, anyone who's interested in receiving my trading signals, then please scan this QR code on your screen, which will take you through to my website where you can then subscribe to that service for a very small fee of $29.99. Just also want to start by congratulating everyone over on my Signal team. We just closed out yet again another profitable trade for this year. We're now up 15.2% so far. It hasn't even been 2 months yet of 2023, so we've really started on a strong note here, up 15.2%. So if you do want to join my team, make sure you scan that QR code. But let's start today's video by looking at the S&P 500. I was up late last night drawing some charts here for the S&P 500. I was actually studying some of the Elliott wave patterns that have occurred here over the past 2 to 3 years. And, since those COVID lows, we've just completed this final Elliott wave structure with the ABC correction, which was, which basically took place last year. And it looks to me that we have now started this new 5-wave Elliott structure. And it looks to me that we're now currently in the process of forming this 2 to 3 wave, which is typically the longest wave that you get in a Elliott wave structure. And this is very bullish because we're now trading up at that 0.5 fib area. So if I just get rid of all of those lines for you, it looks very bullish now because we're up against that 0.5 fib area where we've been putting a lot of pressure as of recent. We're testing it, and that's where the swing highs were last week. So if we can break above, let's say 4,180, that will probably open up the door to 4,200. One thing that I definitely am keeping a very close eye on is the RSI. The RSI is now starting to show signs of becoming overbought. We're currently trading at 65. So once that starts to hit 70, that could be an indication as to when to potentially consider taking profit. So, we're testing that 0.5 fib. That's what's important to take away from this video. I feel like a breakout is coming, and that will open up the door to 4,200, where you might want to consider taking profits because of that RSI becoming overbought. Eventually, as we go into the month of March, I do expect us to have a move up towards 4,300. That's where the August highs are. So that's going to have a lot of resistance around the area. It's going to be a very hard barrier for us to break above. But I do like the S&P 500. We had Jerome Powell yesterday who come out and pretty much backed his dovishness, from his conference, his FOMC conference last Wednesday. There was a very big risk yesterday that Jerome Powell could have walked away last Wednesday and thought, oh no, what I've said has actually given a dovish tone to the markets and stocks have rallied. But what was positive is that the yield markets had actually been rallying since Jerome Powell's last press conference, and that's quite good for the markets. And we had Jerome Powell yesterday basically come out and backed his dovishness, and that to me just now gives the green light for the markets to trade even higher. So I am anticipating for a break much higher here. 4,200 is my target before the end of this week. But I feel like that could potentially be an area where you may want to consider taking profits, as we may have that pullback back down towards, let's say, 4,150.